Now, just before we go further, okay, just before we go further, today is 7th. Before we go further, okay, I will make it a point that we will revise these rules. These rules are very important when we are going to classify for as a held for sale. Okay, what are the conditions are they? An entity should classify a non-current assets held for sale if the carrying amount we are going to be recovered. Principally means in as per the rules, is it right? Recovered means we are going to recover. How you are recovering? By sale. You are selling the asset. Okay. Now this is the first rule. An entity shall classify. We are not going to memorize this, but you should understand this. Okay. What happens? What are the things? The asset must be available for immediate sale. If you are going to say that yes, I am selling this, means anybody will come and they can buy the product. Okay, we should not say that this product is not going to sell. Salaam alaikum Mazid. Okay, the sale must be highly probable. Okay, means you are committed to sale. I gave you example yesterday. You are putting you want to sell your car. Okay, you want to sell your car. You will say that you are putting one paper, sale. It means you are ready to sell. As simple as that. You understand this concept. You don't want to do anything else. Somebody will come tomorrow and say that yes, I want to buy this car. You cannot say that no, I will not sell this car today. I will sell it after 2 days. No. Once you are putting a thing as a sale, it has to be immediately. You are committed to sale. You want to locate a buyer. You have to actively market. Price should be reasonable. Is it right? Price should be reasonable. You are putting it on OLX. Okay, you are putting it on OLX. When you put it on OLX, definitely understand that concept. As simple as that. You are putting something on OLX to sell, means you are ready to. The same rule applies here. Nothing different. Okay, nothing different. With that, we have done the exam test your understanding one. Now, this is the first thing. Second part is discontinued operations. What do you mean by discontinued operations? Is a component of entity. We are not discontinuing the entire business. Understand point? We are not discontinuing the entire. A component of entity, a portion, a part. Okay, a portion of the business. We don't want. We are doing business. As again I say, you are doing business and you are doing business in various different activities. Okay, you are doing business. You are selling cars, you are selling spares, you are selling service, is it right? You are selling so many things, is it right? Now you want to discontinue one component, service. Is it? You want to discontinue one component of service. Now what is the treatment we have to give? That's the only thing. Okay? An entity has either been disposed of, we have sold it, or it is classified as a sale. Okay, discontinued as it means either you have sold it, has been sold it off, or you are going to classify as sale. Represents a separate major line of business, maybe some geographical area. You want to sell some business in UAE. Is it right? You want to say maybe, or you want to sell some business in UAE. Means that is a geographical area of operation. Is a part of single coordinated plan. It's a one plan to sell separate major line of business or geographical area. It's a single plan. You are very much decided that you will sell the business or you will sell one branch. Is a subsidiary acquired exclusively with a view to resale. You are buying some other business, is it right? With the intention what? The intention is very clear. Is that? The intention is very clear. You are want to resell. We are not holding the point. Some people are there. It is nothing but we are using it for if we are doing it for a trading purpose. Is that if you are doing you are buying anything for a trading purpose, means that is for not for permanent ones. Is right? These are the three things which you have to discontinue. By showing the performance of discontinued separate, you have to show separately. Users can see the performance of remain. Means what will happen? You are talking about income statement. Is it right? You are talking about the income statement. Now, when you are showing, when we have decided that we are going to discontinue one operation, we are going to discontinue one operation in one location. Is it right? We are talking in terms of a location that we are discontinuing. Then you should not show in the normal income statement. Is that we should not show in sales, cost of sales, operating expenses. Is that is very important. You should not. In the previous case, again I am saying this is the difference. In the previous case, non-current assets held for sale, when you are decided to sell, we have to show it where? We have to show it in current assets. Is it right? Non-current assets when decided, because we are going to, our intention is, the rule says that it has to be sold in the next 12 months. Anything next 12 months, we have to show it in the non-current asset. Here, if we are going to decided to discontinue, the rule says that it has to be shown as a separate in profit and loss account. Entity must disclose a single amount on the face where statement of profit and loss. The post-tax profits or loss of, everything should be separately, is right? The profit or loss of discontinued operation separately. Any gain recognized should be shown separately. Okay, any gain with respect to any gain, fair value, revaluation, anything is there, you have to show it separately as a constituting as the discontinued operation. Simple thing. Held, non-current, held for sale, it is in current assets. Discontinued operations, it is separately in the profit and loss account. An analysis of this single amount must be presented, one single amount, okay, either in the notes or in the statement of profit and loss account. The revenue, expenses and pre-tax profits, what are the things we have to disclose? We have to disclose the revenue, everything, is it right? Any related income tax we have to show. We have to show gross or gain or loss on measurement of fair value. Measurement of fair value less cost to sell. Is that we have done all these things in the previous. Now it's almost a revision. Is that almost we are doing every chapter is a revision. Fine. Now see the thing, how it has to be said. They gave you the format also. They say continuing operations. Now you will understand. Is that you have to say continuing operations and you have to say discontinued operations. Simple, okay? Under basic, you should understand rules. You understand things are very, very easy for us, okay? Rules, the continued operation, nothing in. We are not doing anything in this. Only thing we are profit for the period of discount. They will mention or we will calculate separately. Is the total profit for the period of discontinued operation? Then you will have the total profit. This is from operations. This is from operation. This is from non-operations. Is it? This is the only simple. It's not difficult. Okay. It is only way of how we are understanding the point as such. Fine. Now, what they are asking us, they are saying that, see the thing. Question number, test your understanding too. Sent Valentine products, cards and sold roses. Saint Valentine produced cards and sold roses. However, halfway through the year, means see after 6 months, the rose business was closed. One business has been closed. Which business closed? Rose business. And the assets have been sold off, incurring losses. How much their losses? 76,000. And redundancy cost. Redundancy cost means the cost which is not productive. Okay, we have closed it, but we have to pay. Is it right? We will come across this word all through the time. Okay, redundancy cost means we have stopped, but we have to pay the expenses. We cannot stop immediately at 6 months. Next 6 months you have to pay expenses. Okay, the directors organize the continuing business, reorganize the continuing business at the cost of 98,000. Okay, now they have given other trading, they have given the expenses for both the things to be other trading information to be allocated to continuing operations as follows. This is for continuing operations. How much is there? 17 and 31. Draft a profit and loss account for the year and explain IFRS 5. Okay, IFRS 5 in terms of discontinued operations. Are you clear about this? Is it? This is where now what we have to do. We have to remove roses and we have to take only cards. Okay, we have to remove roses and we have to take only cards. Okay, roses thing we have to show it separately. Okay, roses. Please write down. Okay, please write down separately. Start writing. Okay, statement of what? First point, statement of profit or loss. Is it? Statement of profit or for Saint Valentine for the year ended 31st March 2006. My handwriting is not that much good, but I am writing my best. Okay. Next, you take the particulars. Is it right? Particulars, amount and amount. Fine. Now, first you have to write continuing operations. Is it? First you have to write continuing operations. Underline it. Only we have to take roses. Okay. Sorry, cards. Okay. Well, how much is the revenue? How much is the revenue? Hussein?
650.
650. Okay. See, here they have these things. We have to be little bit careful. Okay. They say it is in thousands. Is it? They say it is in thousands. They say it is in thousands. Fine. Now, how much is the revenue? The 650. Only we will take for cards. Okay. Only continuing operations is only for cards. Okay. Cards only for cards. Fine. Next. Cost of sales is how much? Cost of sales is how much? It is not difficult. Where they are difficult, I will tell you in advance. Okay. 320. How much you will get? 0, 3, 3. Check. Is right? How much is the gross profit is? Next, what is there? They have we are not doing anything. Is right? Distribution cost. Only for cards. Okay, only for cards we have to take. We have taken 650, we have taken 320, 60 and 120. Okay, 60. Is it? Administration overheads are how much? Administration over cost is administration is administration is 120. How much you will get? 330, 270, 150. Check. Is it okay? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Fine. Operating profit is over. Fine. Now what they have said, they have said other trading information to be allocated to continue operation. Finance cost is there. Finance cost is there. Tax is there. See, listen carefully. We have to calculate tax after all the expenses. Okay. Continuing operation. Any time, anywhere. If you have something like this, you will get so many instances. Okay, you profit before interest and tax, then you will have profit interest minus profit after tax. Okay, now what they are saying, before interest also, before interest, all other expenses has to be deducted. They said that here the rose business was closed and the assets was sold off, incurring losses on the disposal of non-current assets. 76,000 was the losses. Okay, 76,000, and the redundancy cost is how much? 37. Is it 76 minus 37? How much is there? 76 plus 37, it comes to how much? How much? 0.0003113. Okay, keep that one. Okay, keep that one. Okay, next. Is it? Next. The directors, see, after this, the directors reorganize the continuing operations. They have structured the continuing operation. This expenses related to whom? This related to the continuing operations. Is that this expenses is related to the continuing operations. How much is the continuing operation expenses? We have to take only continuing operations. Okay, reorganization cost. Okay, reorganizing cost. Reorganizing cost. This is only for continuing operations. Okay, make it a point. We should not take anything related to non-continuing. How much is there? 98,000. Is that how much is there? 98,000. How much you will get? 150 minus 98. 2 plus 50. It comes to how much? 52. Is that 158 minus 2? 158 minus 98. It comes to 52. Okay. Next, slowly and steadily. Then you have to deduct finance cost. Only for the continuing operations. Okay. Here they have mentioned other information to be allocated to continuing operations only. They mention very clearly to the continuing operations only. How much is there? Finance cost is how much? 17. Is that finance cost is how much? 17. It comes to how much? 52 minus 17, 12 minus 7, 5, 35. Okay. This is called as profit before tax. Any doubt? You ask me. Okay. From where we got this. Next, you have to pay tax. Again, now you understand. We have to take only continuing operations. Okay. Tax, how much you are going to pay tax? Tax we are paying 31. It comes to 4. This is profit after tax. Is it? This is profit after tax. Now, okay. Now, what we have to do? Now we have to show as per the rules. Okay. We have to show what? We have to show profit from the, you have to write profit before, after tax. What they have mentioned? Profit, you can put profit after tax of profit from continuing operations. Is it right? I will write slowly, 1 minute. Profit from continuing operations. How much is there? 4. Okay, profit from continuing operations is how much? 4. Now what they are asking, format, see the thing. What they are asking the profit from the discontinued operations. Okay, we have to discontinued operation. We have discontinued which company? We have discontinued which one? Which division? Roses. Is that we have discontinued which division? Roses. Rose. Is it right?
Yes.
How much is there? Now write separately. What we have to write? 1 minute. Okay, we don't know. Okay, we don't know. Profit or loss from discontinued operations. Is that profit and loss from discontinued operations? Okay, keep it as working one. Okay, keep it as working one. Is it? Keep it as working one. Now, here only I am writing working one. Working one is what? Profit or loss from discontinued operations. Which one is discontinued operation? Roses. Okay. Take the things. We are not doing anything else. Okay. We are not doing anything else. Is it? We are just for our understanding. How much is the revenue? Roses' revenue is how much? 320. Is it right? 320. Okay. I will put in thousands. Okay. In thousands. 1 minute, dear. 1 minute. 1 minute. Why we have particulars amount. Okay. It is in thousands. Okay. It is in thousands. How much is there? Now, revenue is how much? Revenue is how much? For roses only. Revenue is how much? 320. Okay.
320.
Next. Cost of sales is how much? Separately we are doing. Cost of sales is how much? 150. Okay. How much is the difference? 150, 170. Check. Okay. Next. Distribution expenses is how much? Distribution expenses is 90. Okay. Administration is how much? Administration is 110. How much you will get? How much you will get? 200 minus 30. Check. Check. Salim.
Yes, this is my same.
Minus 30. Okay. Next. You have some losses is there. See the thing. There is a loss on non-current assets and redundancy cost. Okay. There is a loss on non-current assets and redundancy cost. Okay. Minus, is it? It will add. Okay. It will add loss on non-current assets. I am writing NCA. Okay. Loss on non-current assets. How much? 76. Redundancy cost is how much? Redundancy cost. How much? redundancy cost is 37. How much you will get? Minus 30 minus 76 minus 37. Minus 30 minus 76 minus minus, okay, minus 37. How much you will get?
Minus 143.
143. Good. Minus. This is a loss. Is it? This is a loss from discontinued operations. Okay, discontinued operation. How much is the loss? 143. Is it right? This we have to show here. Is it right? This we have to show where? This we have to show here. How we have to show? This is from the loss for the year. Discontinued operations. How much? 143. How much you will get? Total loss for the year, how much? Is it? 143 means it comes to 139. Is it right? This is the total loss for the year. Is it clear? Salim, Sumaya, Mazin and Hussein.
Yes, doctor.
Practice it, okay? See, you take break. Alhamdulillah, everyone has to take break, okay? You enjoy vacation. Somewhere down the line, somewhere, take 15 minutes, somewhere, sit separately and just revise it, okay? Maybe somewhere on Thursday, somewhere on any time, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, okay? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, okay? Some way, don't lose the things. Momentum is big because once we are coming back now, we are going to be very, very focused as such. Okay, we don't have any excuse to say that yes, we are going to do. Is that we have to be very focused and we have to. I'm not saying we have to take pressure. Okay, we should not take stress, but we have to be very, very focused what we are doing. Okay, the more we practice, the more we will get the advantage. What they are saying that what is the second question? Second question, that explain IFRS 5 presentation can make information more useful to the users of financial statements. Okay, this is the exact approach of ACCA. Okay, approach of ACCA is not calculations. Approach of ACCA is they want us to know the rules. Okay, they want us to know the rules, whether you are having good understanding with the rules or not. Okay, you have good understanding with the rules or not. That is the only thing ACCA will focus, and we have to be very, very specific on this. Okay, they are asking us IFRS fine, how it will make. Is that now? As per the thing, what is the rule of IFRS? IFRS says that when a business has going to be, follow the things, what is there. We are not going to write anything new. Okay, we are not going to write anything new. We are going to talk about that this much only. Okay, this much only. What it says in terms of disclosure is that they are asking very clearly in terms of disclosure. What it says, see the thing. A entity must, I will remove this also. Okay, I will remove this also. I will. An entity, what it says, an entity must disclose. Disclosure only we are talking about. Is it disclosure only we are talking about? 1 minute. By showing the performance of operations in the entity must disclose a single amount on the face of profit and loss account, discontinued operations. Fine. The post-tax profit or loss of discontinued operation, the post-tax gain or loss recognized on the measurement of fair value less sales on the face of the profit and loss account. Is it right? Now they are talking about this one. You have to write this much only, okay, in your own words. Okay, when a business segment has been classified as discontinued operation, what is the rule? That IFRS says that you have to show separately on the face of financial statement. What we are doing, we have to write that much only. Understand? When what we are doing, we have to write that much only. Point number B. Okay, point number B. What it says, when a business, is it? When a business has been classified, as it has been classified. It's not a business, okay? It is not a business, a separate business segment. When a separate business segment, words are very important, okay? When a separate business segment, okay? Or we are saying that it is a business segment or it is a geographical area. Please write this, okay, with me. Area, okay, has been classified as a discontinued, as has been classified as a discontinued operations. What we have done, see, people say it is the theory. It is not theory. What we are doing calculation, we have to explain calculation in your own words. Okay, discontinued operations. Okay, this is the first one. Now I will change the color also. Okay, what IFRS 5 says. Okay, IFRS 5. Yes, they want to show it a separate presentation. Is it right? They want to show a separate presentation. Sorry. Alhamdulillah. Is it right? IFRS requires, is it right? IFRS requires a separate presentation. Be made, okay? Be made on the face of the statement, on the statement of profit or loss. Okay, profit or loss. This is the second point. Okay, next, why we are showing separately this? If you show separately, the stakeholders can identify. Okay, the stakeholders can identify. What they are using, what information will be more useful to the users. Why it is useful to the users? Is it right? This separate presentation, is it right? This separate presentation, is it? This separate enables, helps, okay? Helps users, is it? To immediately identify that, to immediately identify that the performance relating to the discontinued operations. The discontinued operation. Okay, fine. Is it? This helps. Is it? Now, this helps the user. You can write in your own words. There is no, but only thing is you have to give message that what this helps user to make decisions. Is it right? Make decisions. To make decisions, to know the past performance for the future outcome, future results, future outcomes. How much we have written? They have how many points we have written? 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points. You can add something more. It's up to you. Okay. But only thing is you have to follow like this. Are you clear about this?
Can you read them again, Doctor?
When a separate I'm reading from the beginning.
Yeah.
When a separate business segment or geographical area has been classified as a discontinued operation. First point. Second point. IFRS 5 requires a separate presentation be made on the face of the statement of profit or loss. Third point, this separate presentation helps users to immediately 1 minute, immediately identify that the performance relating to the discontinued operations. This helps the user to make decisions to know the past performance for the future outcomes. Is it okay?
Yeah, Doctor.
Fine. Next. We do one thing, okay? We do one thing. Last question we will do once we are coming after the break, okay? It will take lot of time. Okay? Okay? Fine?
Okay, Doctor.
Okay, this question it takes lot of time. You say it takes lot of time. There so many things are there. It will take lot of time. Okay, we will do once we come back. We will do. Okay, we will complete MCQ and we'll stop. Okay, yesterday I promised that I will do it very quickly. We will do the MCQ as much as possible within 10 or 15 minutes, and we will stop. Okay. Is it okay, Hussein?
Either is okay.
Can I start this MCQ questions? According to IFRS 5, non-current assets held for sale and discontinued operations, which two of the following related to the criteria for an asset held for sale? Tell me, Salim, tell me. You start with this, Salim. Tell me, Salim. The item must be a major line of operation. It is a major line or a separate line?
Separate line.
Separate line. Okay. Elimination. The asset must be available for immediate sale.
True.
True. Okay. Good.
Yes.
The sale is expected to be complete within next 3 months.
No, 12
False.
months.
Next 12 months. Okay. See, that is what when we are saying, see, it is not a major, it is a separate. See, this is where I will focus. When the question is wrong, option is wrong, you have to tell what is the right option also. Okay. A reasonable price has been set. It is
True.
true. Answer is B and D. Next. According to IFRS, Mazin, according to IFRS 5, non-current assets held for sale and discontinued operations, which of the following amount in respect of discontinued operations must be shown on the face of profit and loss account?
Revenue.
Revenue. We are showing separately what we will show.
Revenue and profit after tax. All of them, doctor.
Huh?
All of them.
All of
No,
them.
no. How all of them? All of the above.
Revenue, profit.
I will write your name here. Think. This is very important. We are going to show revenue
All right,
separately.
revenue.
So what we have done? We have done working one. Okay, we have done working one. We have done with respect to continuing operations. Is it right? We are done with respect to continuing operations. And after some time, what we have done? We have said that discontinued operations. Is it? In the end, we are showing this discontinued operations after profit after tax. We are showing separately. Is that we are showing separately? What we are showing separately? What we have written? We have written profit or loss. Is that we have written profit and loss? Are we showing revenue there? We are showing revenue separately, but here are we showing? Here what we are showing? We are showing only the working. Okay, only the working one we are showing. We are showing only profit and loss from the discontinued operation. In that we are showing revenue.
No.
Is that we are showing revenue separately, but not there. Okay, we are showing revenue separately. What is the option we are going to then?
Option D.
Option
D.
is that we are not showing revenue. We are not showing gross profit. We are not showing operating profit. We are showing profit. Where we are showing must be shown on the face where the what they say again. Read the thing. Which of the following amount in respect of discontinued operation must be shown on the face of profit and loss account? What we are going to show?
Profit.
Profit. Only profit or
After tax.
loss. Okay, profit or loss. Answer is
D.
next. Sumaya. According to IFRS 5, non-current assets held for sale. How should non-current assets should be valued? How the non-current assets should be valued? I will go back. Okay, I will go back to the rules. Okay, we need is that non-current assets to be. There has been mentioned measurement of non-current assets. Is it right? non-current assets that qualified should be measured lower of, okay, lower of carrying amount and fair value less cost to sell. Held for sale non-current assets should be presented separately on the face of financial statement. It should not be depreciated. Is that when assets held for fine, that is for revaluation. Fine. Now come back to this. Come back to this. Tell me. Lower of carrying amount or fair value. Is that lower of carrying amount or fair value? Lower of carrying amount or fair value, less cost of disposal. Is that the higher is not there? Is that it is only a lower? There is no higher. Is that there is no
A.
high?
B,
Yeah.
Diplo.
Is that what it says? See, fair value less cost of disposal. Always whenever we are talking about fair value minus cost of any selling cost, any agency cost, any commission we have to give. Okay, that is nothing but fair value minus cost to sell. Yes, Hussein. Halfway through the year, an asset is halfway means after 6 months. Asset has been identified for sale after meeting. Is it after meeting what? After meeting the criteria of IFRS 5. At the start of the year, how much is the asset? At the start of the year, asset is 150. Okay, original cost. Original cost is how much? Original cost is 200. See, in the examination also you do like this only. Nothing is happen. Objective type question, your concept should be clear. This is the carrying amount. Okay, this is the carrying amount, 150. The asset is being depreciated. Is right? The asset is being depreciated on straight line basis. What is the depreciation expense for the year? It is on the straight line basis.
$200 divide
How much is the depreciation? Very interesting question. Anybody can tell. Thinking question. Anybody. I will appreciate. How much is the depreciation for 2 years? Two years depreciation is how much? Alhamdulillah. Sorry. 2 years depreciation is how much? 50,000. Okay. Now, means 1 year straight line method. Is it right? It is a which method? It is a straight line method. Is it? Means it is a yearly depreciation will be how much? Yearly depreciation will be how much? 50,000 divided by 2. Yearly depreciation is how much? 25,000. Is it right? 6 months depreciation will be how much? 25,000 6 by 12. How much?
12.5.
12,500. Understand? Again I will say, I will explain. See, this is not tricky question. This is only you have to see. This is what we are doing in our jobs. Okay, original cost is 200. Okay, 2 years ago they said cost is 2 years ago. Fine. Beginning of the year, how much? Beginning of the year is 150. Okay, beginning of the year is 150. Now means how much they are say straight line method. Means 2 years how much they have calculated depreciation, whatever the difference is there. Is that whatever the difference is the 2 years depreciation. 2 years depreciation is 50,000. Means yearly depreciation will be how much? 50,000 divided by 2 years. Is that this is yearly depreciation. Yearly depreciation is 12,500. 6 month depreciation is how much? 25,000 into 6 by 12. It comes to how much? 12,500. Are you clear about this?
Yes.
Is it okay, Hussein, Salim, Mazin, Sumaya?
Yes, that's okay.
Okay? Little bit, don't worry about that. If sometimes it will not click, wait for a while, okay? Wait for a while. Next. Hussein, at the reporting date, an asset is identified as an asset. And at the reporting date will be always 31st December. When you are preparing financial statements, that is the reporting date. Always, it will never, the definition will not change. Is identified as an asset held for sale after meeting the criteria IFRS 5, held for discount. Where should the asset appear on the financial statement position? Where we have to show? We have to show in property, plant and equipment. We have to show in the not shown separately below non-current assets, or we have to show separately as a current assets. Answer is anyone?
Not sure, but separately below.
The moment we say
Below
it
non-current
is
asset.
held for sale, is it held
Then
for
what should be?
non-current asset? Non-current asset. They are saying non-current asset held for sale. The moment we are saying held for sale, it has to be shown in the current assets only. Is that under separately below current assets? Okay, we have to show separately
Current
below
assets.
current assets. Okay, answer is D. Now, I will explain you this. CAT has a year end 31st December. 1st January, okay, 1st January 2009, they have classified some asset for sale. At that property, carrying amount is how much? At that date, carrying amount is 667. Okay, carrying amount is 667 and been accounted for according to the revaluation model. Fair value is how much? Fair value is estimated. Fair value is estimated 825 minus cost to sell is 3000. It comes to 822. Is that? It comes to 822 cost to sell. Okay, 822. In accordance, this is the carrying amount. Is it right? This is the carrying amount. This is the fair value cost to sell. Is that it is cost to sell. What amount should be recognized in the financial statements? Now, anyone, it is a impairment loss or revaluation gain. Carrying amount is how much? 667. Is it? Carrying amount is how much? 667. Fair value cost to sell is how much? 822. What is the difference?
One 50.
How much?
155,000.
155,000. 1 minute. And accounted for revaluation model. Its fair value was estimated how much? Fair value is 1 minute. Fair value is how much? Fair value is 1 minute. Fair value is how much? This is the carrying amount. Is it right? This is the carrying amount. And this is the fair value. Fair value is how much? 825. Gain is how much? What is the difference?
155.
150. 150.
What?
150. Again check.
No. 667.
158.
158.
Okay. 158. 158 separately. You have to show separately. Okay. Everything should be separate. Gain is how much? 158. Now, when there is a gain, okay, when there is a gain, revaluation gain, okay, revaluation gain. Revaluation gain will be where? Credit or debit? Revaluation gain will be credit or debit?
Debit.
Income and gains, where we are showing debit or credit? Debit all expenses and losses. Credit all incomes and gains. Understand point? Incomes and gains. Always. Is it right? Credit all incomes and gains. Is it? Credit all incomes and gains. What they are saying, in accordance to IFRS 10, what amount should be recognized in the financial statement for the year? Credit is how much? Gain. Gain will be always be credit. Is it right? Gain will be always be credit. How much is the credit? 158. Okay. Gain will be how much? 158. Next. There is a impairment cost. There is a cost to sell. Is it right? There is a cost to sell. How much is the cost to sell? Cost to sell is how much? Cost to sell is 3,000. Is it right? Cost to sell is 3,000. Now, debit all expenses and losses. Is it right? Debit all expenses and losses. What they are asking us, on 1st January 2009, it is classified one of its freehold. Classified means identified, held for sale. At that date, the property has carrying amount 667 and accounted according to revaluation model. its fair value is estimated 825, and cost to sell is how much? 3000. Cost to sell is according. Have they sold this asset? Have they sold this asset, or they are classified? Here also they have classified. Is it? Here also they have classified. Here also they have estimated. They have done what? As per the revaluation model. They have revalued it. They have revalued it, and they got how much gain? Revaluation gain is how much? Revaluation gain is how much? Revaluation gain is 158. Okay, revaluation gain is 158. Cost to sell is how much? 3000. Cost to sell is 3000. They have anything. When there is a revaluation gain, where we will show?
Other comprehensive.
Other comprehensive income. Okay, when we are showing in the other comprehensive income, we are not going to show. If we show in other comprehensive income, it will give given reflected in the statement of changes in equity. Separately we have to show. Is that this is the cost to sell. This is the expenses. Is it right? Expenses. Because of this, is that because of this? I am writing separately. Because of this, is it right? It will be, asset will be impairment. The value of the asset is decreasing by how much? The value of the asset is decreasing by 3000. Is it? The value of the asset is decreasing by 3000. Now, you go by state one by one. Statement of profit and loss account gain. Can we show gain in the statement of profit and loss account? No, it is a non-current asset. Is it? It is a non-current asset. When it is a non-current asset, we should not show in the profit and loss account. Okay? Then it is gain. It is not loss. Okay? It is gain. Statement of profit and loss account gain. Again, it is non-current assets. Okay? It's wrong. The first one is wrong. Statement of profit and loss account gain. Again, we are not taking statement of profit and loss account at all. Non-current assets will never be, it will be revaluation surplus. Okay? Statement of profit and loss account gain is nil. Statement of profit and loss account impairment loss. Impairment loss is not nil. Impairment loss is 3000. Is it right? Impairment loss is how much? 3000. Okay, 3000 is nothing but cost to sell. Because of this, the value of the asset will decrease. Is that? Because of the value of asset is decreased. Means this is also not. Okay, this is also not. Reason we have, when we are saying it is wrong, you have to give reason. Okay, I will explain with reason. Statement of profit and loss account gain. We are not going to show anything. Nil. Correct. Statement of profit and loss account impairment loss. How much is there? 3000. Revaluation gain. We got revaluation gain. How much? Carrying amount is 667. Is it? Carrying amount is 667. Fair value is 825. The difference is the revaluation gain of 158. The answer is what? The answer is D. This is the reason we have, see, multiple choice. To do the multiple choice, we should slowly cover the rules. Okay, you should slowly cover the rules. Again, when we come back, I will again revise. When I am doing test your understanding, the previous one which we have not done, the moment I know you will have some gap, I want to refresh it, I will refresh it. Okay, should I stop or should I continue this?
One is remaining, Doctor.
Only
We'll
one.
finish it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll finish it.
Okay, we will finish it off. Okay. Very good. Fine. Now, what it says? Now it's easy. Yes or no? You have to tell. A loss-making division which Madeira have agreed to close next year next year, not next 12 months. Is that? If it is next 12 months and next year, lot of difference is there. Where we have to show? We have to show in asset held for sale? No.
No.
No. We have to show in this next 12 months? Then only. It have to be shown here? No. Where we have to show? Whether we should neither show in asset for held or say next year, that is next year we will see about next year, not now. Okay? Next year we will see about next year, not now. Fine? Next. What is the next one? The factory of material which is marketed at a reasonable price at year end. Which is the rule for this?
Asset held for sale.
Good. Asset held for sale. Next. Medela specialized plant which will be advertised for sale once it is dismantled. It will be advertised for sale. Intention is very clear. Commitment is there. Is that advert you are promoting? Is it right? And once it is specialized in the plant, it is a plant. Is it right? Now, where we are showing this, it is a separate segment. Is it right? It is a separate business segment.
Discontinue operation.
Medela specialized plant which will be advertised for sale once it is dismantled. Decided or not decided? Decided or not decided? Little bit English we have to work it out. Okay, little bit English. Okay, it is all. See, they say that which will be means not now. Okay, which will be means which will be in future. And
Future.
okay, once for advertise for sale. Once means it is not decided. Okay, once means it is not decided. Means it is in future. It is in future and it is not decided. We will show asset held for sale.
No.
Discontinued operations.
Not decided. No period. Neither.
Is it right? We neither way. See, that's very. The rule says that you are committed. The rule says that you have decided. The rule says that you have to sell it next 12 months. Understand what? The rule says this. Means as per the rules we have to be very clear. They have agreed. Fine, you agreed, but you have not committed. You have marketed reasonable price. This is the condition, is that you have to sell it on a reasonable price. Then it is asset held for sale. Is it okay with you this?
Yes, doctor.
Okay.